Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just thought I'd give you a taste of a few things I'm working on at the moment to over the next few weeks to put up some new videos on. Um, I started working the other day on a video of the test match between the West Indies and Australia at the Adelaide Oval, which started last Wednesday and ended on Friday. And it was an interesting game. I was there on the first day with my friend Dave, so I've started working on that. I'm not all that happy with how it's progressing, and it's proving to be a lot more work than I thought it would. And so I might put a little shorter video of. I did a walk through the Adelaide railway station all the way across the footbridge to the Adelaide Oval. So I might put that up soon in my Glimpses of Australia series. And then while I was thinking about all this, I was thinking about all the fantastic archives of cricket I've got in South Australia at the Test matches, Sheffield Shield matches, and district cricket matches, and whatever. And I thought I would do a series. I've got a wonderful collection of photos that I've taken over the years at the Adelaide Oval, where you can actually see the transformation of the Adelaide Oval into what it is now. And so I'm planning to do a series on that, but that's quite a long historical project, and I've got thousands and thousands of photos to include in that, and maybe a little bit of video as well. So I'm planning to do that. I'm planning to give you a little bit more of what I did the other day at the cricket on the Wednesday. And I also, the other day, I visited a friend who I see once a week. He's in a nursing home, and he has a couple of cameras that he's not sure, he can't use them anymore, and he's thinking of selling them. And I said, well, I'd like to buy them, but I can't really afford it and I can't justify it. But I offered to do a review of the cameras for him, and maybe then if he wants to go ahead with a sale, I can help sell them for him. So I'm going to show you those cameras now. And I've only just started playing around with them, and I'm a little bit daunted by them. They're digital cameras, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do a proper review of these. But anyway, I'll show you what they are. This one here, I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. It's a Samsung. I'll tell you what it's actually called. I've got it written down here somewhere. It's a Samsung EK-GC 100. And it's a beautiful machine, but look at the back of it. It's like a mobile phone. It's like a Samsung mobile phone. And this came out about, probably 10 years ago, I think. You turn it on with this little button up here, and then the zoom goes out. There it goes. And then you might be able to see what's on the back here. Oh, it's looking at me, isn't it? So it's but I'll just go to the home page. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, actually, the trouble is it's got a touch screen. I just started doing a video then. I didn't want to do that. And that's what I don't like about some of these things. Go back to the home screen, and there you have what it looks like on the back. It looks like a phone, doesn't it? A mobile phone. And you can connect to the internet with this. And then you've got all these, an Android set up, and you've got all these apps and everything. And blowed if I know how the thing works. So I've looked at a few YouTube videos already. I've taken a few stills. A little while ago, I did about half an hour ago, I did some shots. I'll see if I can find them for you here. Go back to home, go back to gallery. I've got some video. Sorry, I had something of a coughing fit then. Let's just get a bit of lubrication. I was trying to show you how I just did a bit of video on here a minute ago of a magpie just outside the window here having some cheese. We feed them cheese. So here we go. You can see that. It's a beautiful screen. It's just like a modern mobile phone. And try and get it like that. So I've got to work out how to get the still shots off of this and the video off of this and onto my computer. I haven't worked that part out yet. But it's a fascinating camera. And it's a camera first and a internet connection second. You can upload to the Instagram and all sorts of things on here and check your Facebook page and whatever. Now I've got to work out how to get back to home. So I'm back to home now. And then I can click on this symbol here, down there, that's camera, and it takes me back to the camera mode. So there you go. So I'm taking a photo now of me taking a photo, etc., etc. So that's that one. It's got a 21 times optical zoom on it, which you don't get on a mobile phone, do you? That's the disadvantage of some of these uh, mobile phones. They're good cameras, but you haven't got this has got a lot of control on it and lots of things you can do with it. The other one is this one here, which is a Lumix little compact camera, and it's got a Leica lens on it. I'm just going to turn it on, see what happens if that comes out sideways. There you go. There's the lens comes out, and it's got all the settings you could think of. It's got a zoom lens on it, which is a f3.3 to f6.4, 4.3 to 129 millimeter zoom lens, DC Vario Ulnar lens, aspherical. It's a beautiful little camera, all sorts of settings on it. Both of these things I don't like because I don't like touch screens. This has got touch screens on it. You can see, whoops, I just took a photo then, I think. You can see all sorts of things happening on the back there. So I've got to work out how to use this. I can download the manuals on it. It's got all sorts of manual controls and all sorts of settings that you can see here. You've got settings over here, all the normal things you can do with it, plus all sorts of on-screen things you can touch and all sorts of stuff. So they're really great cameras. I was watching a video by Marcus Pix, I think it is, the other day, saying that camera shops are not stocking compact point and shoot digital cameras anymore because the phones have taken over, and he was buying up some models that he likes to do his vlogging with before they run out. So it's a sign of things to come, isn't it? But this one here was obviously when they were trying to work. I remember reading about this in the photo magazines when it came out, and so now I've got one in my hands, and I really I'm intrigued by it, totally intrigued by it. And when you read all the videos about it on the YouTube, it's quite amazing the things you can do with it. But I don't know whether I'm up to being able to use all that technology. I try. Anyway, so that's the shape of things to come. I've taken a few photos with both those cameras, and I'm also going to complete the one on the Adelaide Oval Test match between the West Indies and Australia, which contrary to what a lot of people are saying, I thought it was a great match, and even though it finished quickly, I think it was a pointer of things to come. I think the West Indies have unearthed some fine talent there, and I hope they get back to their glory days when I first saw them play in 1960 and 61 at the Adelaide Oval. So there you go. That's a little bit of a shape of things to come. I'm planning to do some more things about my late father-in-law, who was a conservationist as well. I've got a lot of audio tapes of his, which I'm hoping to probably share some of those with you, and some of the work that he did over the years. So there you go. Watch this space. The next thing I'll probably put up on here in a minute is the walk from the Adelaide, because I caught the tram in from here into the Adelaide railway station, hopped off the tram walked through the railway station and across the footbridge into the Adelaide Oval. So I'll show you that bit first because that's a nice little bit of a walk there, and you'll see the River Torrens and a few other things. So thanks for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you wish, and I'll see you next time.